Do you ever have a story that runs through your head at night before you're trying to fall asleep and then keeps you up? It's like a heavy trunk you're trying to carry, and it's really hard to let it down. And often you're just seeing the exterior and you're not able to sort through it. It reminds me of one of my favorite Zen stories about a pair of monks. A pair of monks had left the monastery and gone into town for the day. And as they were walking home, they were coming towards a river that they needed to cross in order to take up the path on the other side and then go over to their monastery. As they were coming over the crest of the hill, coming down into the valley where the river ran, they saw a beautiful woman sitting in the grass down by the river. The older monk said to the younger monk, "Oh, we can't go this way. We can't dare go near this woman. It's against our rules." The younger monk just listened, and the older monk took off in a different direction to cross a river in a further spot. The younger monk decided to walk on towards the woman to find out why the expression on her face was one of sadness. And as he approached, he could see she was wearing a gorgeous silk dress with fine embroidery. He walked over and asked her, "What's wrong?" And she looked up at him and said, "I need to cross the river and I can't. I can't swim, and I am afraid to get my dress ruined in the water." And he said, "No worry, I will carry you across." And so he put her on his back and began to make his way steadily and carefully across the river. He could see as he was almost to the other side, the elder monk had crossed and already made his way up the path and was waiting under a very large tree for him. As he made his way to the other side of the river, the younger monk gently took the woman from his shoulders and placed her down and bowed to her. She bowed in thanks and made her way off to where she had to go, feeling much happier. He quietly walked up the hill towards the elder monk, and he could see an angry and frustrated look on his face. As he got closer, the elder monk looked even more angry, and he got there and just looked at him, ready to take it in and listen. The elder monk began to scold him and said, "What have you done? It is against our rules. You can't carry a woman. You can't touch a woman. You shouldn't even look at a woman in her eyes." The younger monk just took it in, and the pair began to walk up the hill to the gate of the monastery. When they reached the gate and were about to knock for entrance, the younger monk turned to the older monk and said, "I let the woman off at the bank of the river. Apparently, you're still carrying her." I love this story because it reminds me of when I'm holding on to an idea or a conversation or even just a look that someone gave me. It's my choice to let it go. One of my great teachers taught me about reaction. The first reaction is for free. This shows us that we're human beings. We react to things all the time. The next reaction and the next after that are choice.